New intelligence received.
Evie is respected at court for one simple reason. She's precise and she always delivers. She has a real gift for taking a messy situation and figuring out the perfect next move. Time and again, when things looked grim, she's the reason we came out on top. She's my trusted envoy, and I trust her completely. When the battle begins, Evie teleports to the opposite side of the field, vanishing into the shadows and becoming invincible. While she's hidden, her detection level starts to climb. But every time one of her allies casts their ultimate, the detection level drops. If the detection level gets too high, or if all her other allies are defeated, she becomes exposed and loses her invincibility. While hidden, Evie first gathers intel on enemy heroes within range. Then she works through the remaining enemies one by one, starting with the nearest and moving outward. Each intel gathering attempt takes just a few seconds. Once she's gathered intel on all of them, she returns to her original position and loses her invincibility. When Evie casts her ultimate, she targets the enemy with the highest cumulative damage dealt and interrogates them for a few seconds. During that time, she continuously deals damage to the target and keeps them immobilized. If she already has intel on that target, the skill also silences them for a while. Evie has a real talent for turning intel into a combat advantage. Whenever she gathers intel on an enemy hero, she permanently reduces their magic defense. And once she has intel on all surviving enemies, the entire enemy team suffers an extra magic defense reduction. When needed, she jumps into the fight herself, striking the nearest enemy several times with her dagger. And when her allies are in trouble, she uses her skill Foretold Favor to come to their aid. At the start of every battle and at regular intervals afterward, Evie sends her quill to follow the allied hero who's currently dealing the most damage. While that ally is followed by the quill, they continuously recover health and gain a bonus to their attack. Once that ally has dealt enough damage, the quill shoots a healing orb at each of the 2 weakest allies, restoring their health. After unlocking her exclusive skill, Evie shares her findings with her allies as soon as she finishes gathering intel on all surviving enemy heroes. For the rest of the battle, enemies deal less damage, and any debuffs they inflict wear off faster. Once her exclusive skill is upgraded, enemies also take increased magic damage after Evie finishes sharing her intel with allies. Evie never rushes blindly into battle. She likes to get a clear read on the whole battlefield first. The moment a battle starts, she stays hidden and quickly gathers intel to give her team an early edge. As more intel comes in, the enemy's magic defense keeps dropping, while her key allies push forward with her support. At the same time, she sends her quill to follow an ally, keeping them healed and boosting their attack. And when a key enemy leaves an opening, Evie moves in personally to pin them down and take control of the battle. Evie doesn't win through blind bravery. She wins by reading the situation perfectly and making her move at exactly the right time.